Let's take a look at the McDonald match stats here at intermission.
Well, as you can see, the biggest difference between these two teams is the kill percentage. Hawaii making fewer errors, 9 to Arizona State. Arizona's 11. Hawaii hitting 310 to Arizona's at 197. Hawaii's losing in the block department 8 to 5, but they're winning in the dig department 29-27. So you go figure how Hawaii's got more points than Arizona, but I think Hawaii has made the most of broken plays. They're converting from defense to offense at a better ratio than Arizona is.
We're seeing a terrific match tonight between the two #1 players. You have Maddie Kingdon of Arizona against Emily Hartung of Hawaii. And they're pretty much even right now as far as kills are concerned, as far as performance are concerned. They are the linchpins of their team.
You're right, yeah. Hartong's got 11 kills, hitting 296. Kingdon's got 12 kills, hitting 171. And as those two go, so go their teams. I again question how much longer Kingdon can go after hitting 76 balls on one night and 57 balls on the next night. That's a lot of swings, but you know, she's in great shape. She's a phenomenal athlete. She's a Fab 50 player out of Sunny Slope High School in Phoenix, Arizona. Played the USA Junior National Team, high school All-American, so she could probably do it, but I'm telling you, that's a lot of swings. We'll see how she finishes up here in night number 3.
Looking at Maddie Kingdon. We are about to start the third set. Arizona has been pushed back into that corner. Lewis serving. Underway in the third. And this time, waiting for Emily Hartung. It's Arizobal and McGill. And the double block worked. 1-0 Arizona.
They're trying to pick on Sarah Mendoza, but Mendoza just putting the ball up right on the money.
The ball comes over the tape that time.
I like that play by Ueato to go away from Hartung, who had passed the ball poorly and was not ready for the set. So she goes back to Manu Olivao, who hits the D ball out of the back row, catches a friendly cable and gets the kill. But I like the way Ueato's moving it around, not so predictable to Hartung all the time.
So we are tied at 1 in the third, and serving will be Longo. Received by Kingdon. Snuka goes back set. That's blocked back, but out. Blocked by Adolfo and Hartung. 2-1 Arizona in the third.
Shot by Taylor Isabel. Nice shot. She played club ball with Shaquila.
Adolfo again.
There's a wide slide that not many teams run. Of course, not many teams have the setter with the accuracy of Mita Ueato.
We're tied at 2. And Adolfo scores again. Serving will be Hartung. It's long.
I'll tell you one thing I think Hartung's got to develop. We haven't seen it in the first 9 games so far, but she's got to develop a jump float or a standing float. So if she gets in long contests, she doesn't have to hit the jumper all the time.
That goes out. Arizobal getting it on a service error. Taylor comes into the front row now for Hawaii, along with Manu Olivao and Adolfo. Ueato will serve.
Now Hawaii's got a pretty big front line, 6'4", 6'2", 6 feet. Nice wall.
Pick up by Lewis. That ball is blocked, saved by Nicholson. Kingdon right over the double block. That ball was in the air a long time, and Hawaii would fail to react to it.
Well, she hits the ball so hard, she'll catch teams back up on their heels because she hits it so hard. They'll be in a wide perimeter defense, and they're unable to get to tip shots like that. I think 3 of her last 5 shots have been tip shots, and they've all gone down. Smart player.
Arizona leading 4-3 in the third. That ball goes into the net by Kingdon. That ties it at 4. Coming into the game is Ginger Long. Ginger from Kihei, Maui. Went to Kamehameha, Maui. Service error. Arizona teeter-totters back into the lead at 5-4. Longo comes into the back row. Forster, along with Taylor. Uyato in the front row for Hawaii. Morrow serving, overpass. Elbow save that time by Longo. Ball is hit by Taylor. That'll be returned. Back set, comes over and down. So that one was hit by Rhodes, Rachel Rhodes, who plays sparingly.
She has played sparingly this year, but makes a nice little cut shot there. Right over both blockers.
Serving 4. And hitting the ball is Taylor. Power shot off the block.
Once again, Mita Uyato knew exactly where the smallest Arizona blocker was. That'll be Snuka up front. Snuka's got some famous relatives, you know. Are you aware of all the famous relatives she's got?
Not Jimmy.
Yes, Jimmy Superfly. Yes,
he was my idol.
Yes,
he would fly off buildings.
She's related to The Rock as well.
Oh, she is.
Johnson,
yeah. Well, that probably is right, but Jimmy Snuka was one of the greats.
Yeah, he was.
Along with The Rock and his people's elbow. Kingdon, dug up by Olibao. Uyato, Taylor. Taylor with a perfectly hit ball. It didn't touch any defender.
I think she was a little surprised the ball came to her. Caught a little bit off guard. She only takes a one-step takeoff, but drills it nevertheless.
We're tied at 6. Serving Olibao. Snuka, back set. Ball goes cross court, but this time it's out. Or it's in. It's just in. Hit again by Rhodes. 7-6. Arizona. Snuka serving. Uyato sets up. She sets up Taylor again. And the freshman delivers yet another time.
Taylor with 7 kills, no errors. She's hitting 500. She's got a couple of kills from the left side, which I know makes Dave Shoji happy. On the right side, she's been solid as well.
Mendoza, service error, hits it long. Hawaii has already won the first 2 sets, and they've got to start the engine again in set number 3. Serving is Lewis. Here's Uyato. Olibao. That ball is hit off the back row, but into the stands.
You got to believe that the experience Manu Olibao had this last summer playing on the A2 team and training with 40 of the best collegiate players in the country had to make her a better player.
That went off Lewis. Serving is Longo. Chased down by Snuka. Good back set. That ball is hit over by Arizabal, and then again it's that slide, and Adolfo comes back and scores. That's the first change in leads in this third set. Longo to serve again. 9 serving 8.
Go ahead, turn it in,
Lewis, overpass. Adolfo. And it was Hartung. Hartung hit it into the block. Big mistake that time because that was an overpass.
You're right, a lot of confusion at the net, and Dave Shoji's exhorting Adolfo, saying, why didn't you go up and attack that ball or tap it down?
Tied at 9. Uyato, step out again. That's blocked back, but there's Mendoza. Uyato goes cross court. to Hartung, and that is hit long. So it's 10-9, Arizona, another lead change. Arizona now leads. Nicholson to serve. Mendoza, Uyato, dump shot, that'll be returned. Nicholson, there's Kingdon, that's blocked back. Kingdon again, hard hit. She hit it off the block, and that's a point for Arizona.
Much for Dave showed you to call a timeout. He's got to get his gang organized.
So Hawaii calls a timeout, and Arizona leads it up.
Take a look at Arizona's blocking. They've got 9 blocks right now. That's huge to have that many blocks in a 3-set match so far. Hartong's got 6 errors. I think 4 of her errors have come hitting into Arizona's huge block.
Uyato with the dump gets a point back, and Hawaii trails by 1. 10 will serve 11. Emily Hartung will serve now for Hawaii. Received by Lewis. Snuka goes outside. That ball put over by Arozabal. That ball is hit in by Hartung.
Smart move by Hartung to take a little bit off it. Had she taken a full swing there, she might have either hit into the block or launched it out of bounds. But she took the perfect 3/4 swing, given she only had a 1-step takeoff.
So Arizona led by 2. That has quickly disappeared. We've had 9 ties in this game, or set. Hartung to serve, tied at 11 in the 3rd set. Back up by Lewis. Snuka. There's Kingdon. That goes off of Hartung. Saved by Uyato. Hartung gets it over. Snuka again. And the big hit there by Amaro. Very short, effective set by Snuka.
Credit Arizona for hanging in there. Nice little one-handed set by Snuka. Very clever.
Arizona leading 12-11.
Snuka comes out, and the big 6'8" Harris comes in. An even bigger block now for Arizona.
Arozabal serves, but serves wide. Now that ties it. 10th tie of this set.
And one thing you can't do, if a sub comes in who's a big giant player like Harris, and she's 6'8", and she's going to be a blocker, the serve's got to go in to give that blocker a chance to make a play.
Taylor comes back in for Hawaii, along with Adolfo Olivao in that front row. Nicholson, that ball hit over, dug up by Hartung. Taylor loops it over the block, and overpass, and there is Olivao. So Hawaii back in the lead. Second time that they've had the lead here in the 3rd set.
Dave Rubio's claiming that Olivao was over the net.
Dump shot works as Snuka goes back in and ties it at 13.
No wonder Panina Snuka made All-State last year here out of Kahuku. Top 15 players in the state.
And that's an ace. That went off Hartung.
It's pretty rare. Hartung, one of the most sure passers on Hawaii's roster. So it must have been a very good serve. Oh yeah, it's by Maddie Kingdon.
Kingdon will serve again.
She's got that tough floater, moves around.
14-13, Arizona. Service error. That's the second time that she has put it in the net tonight. So we're tied again. Tied at 14. As we go trudging through the points. Ginger Long into serve for Hawaii. That ball is a sneak sneak dump shot that went out by Snuka.
Would you say she was sneaky Snuka?
Yes, she tried it again.
Let's take a look at the Poncho Solar power play of the match. Watch Emily Hartong on the left come up and just hammer over Snuka and off the head of the back row player. Looked like it was Lewis. That's our Poncho's Solar power play of the match. Again, Hartong seems to get the power play.
She does. Ginger Long to serve again, gets it in. Almost an overpass, is punched over by Snuka. That ball is served by Forster. Snuka again, down the middle. Kingdon, that's returned. Great dig. Long gets it across. Snuka goes to the corner. That's blocked back, but out. So Torres will be credited with the point. And we're tied at 15. Team looking for an opening here. Longo, Uyato, there's Forster. They're going to give the point to Hawaii. Somebody reached over.
The ball was entirely on Hawaii's side of the net. Uyato's trying to set the ball, and it gets interfered with by the Arizona blocker. Wayne Lee's explaining when the ball's entirely on the other side, you can't touch it. As soon as it breaks the plane of the net, though, it's anybody's ball.
It was Rhodes. Back up by Nicholson, Snuka, Kingdon.
Well, you can see why Kingdon made all Pac-12 freshman team, then honorable mention as a sophomore. Hard to make all league in that particular league. There's one All-American after another every weekend.
We are tied at 16. Snuka will serve for Arizona. Volleyball. Uyato outside. Hartong. The ball hit over by Torres. And a net violation on Torres. So that's a point for Hawaii. 17-16. Hawaii able to get into the lead, assume the lead. Forster, Hartong, Uyato up front. Serving is Mendoza. The ball is an overpass and hammered down. Hammered down with energy and efficiency by Hartong.
I think that is what Dave showed you once on overpasses, don't you think?
Yes, that was it. So it's 18-16. Arizona notices the gap. They call a timeout.
Time now for the Jiu-Jitsu air conditioning cool play of the match. There you see Arizona passer. Watch the overpass here. It's going to go over and watch Hartong right up there in the corner. She jams it down. They missed one earlier, and that one was hit a little more force because I think she was trying to make Dave Shoji happy.
Yes.
And that was a cool play of the match.
Mendoza is serving again. Snuka goes cross court. The ball is hit by Arizona, comes over by us. Great one-handed dig that time by Mendoza. She slams into the sideline here. So you wonder about her because she came over with full force.
Here's what happens. She gets close to one of the ball girls, the floor wipers. And that's how the play ended, but I think they're more worried about the health and the condition of the floor wiper.
Lewis serving again. The ball is blocked right back. Forster had no chance. They were up and waiting. And so the 2-point lead has disappeared for Hawaii. Arizona has come back, and they have the momentum.
Rachel Rhodes, nice block. She's had a strong improvement tonight.
Lewis with the floater. Hartong with the line drive. That's in. 19-18. When in doubt, Emily. Press the button that says Emily.
In case you just joined us, this is about the point where Hawaii pulled away in the first 2 sets. They seem to have another gear that Arizona didn't.
Serving is Longo. Big hit. That ball was hit by Arezzo. And that went off of Longo. We're tied at 19. Arizona is not going away. Nicholson serving. Hartung. Uiato back to Hartung. And she twirls it off the inside blocker.
And the 7,800 people that are in this arena right now are taking credit for that as they yell, "Let's go, Bows," to rejuvenate the Hawaii players in that last attack.
That inside blocker was Amaro. So it is 20-19. Hawaii at the plateau, but only with a 1-point lead. Serving again is Hartung. Overpass and hit down that time by Goodman. And that overpass came off the hands of Kingdom. 21-19.
Once again, great jump serve by Emily Hartung that forced that play. Goodman did a nice job of staying out of the net. A lot of times you follow through there and you catch some cable. Kayla showing nice discipline to stay out of the net.
Hartung to serve again. Crucial moment. Snuka. Kingdon twirls it and went off the block. Just a touch. That was enough. Point. Arizona.
Boy, she saw the block move inside, take her cross court away, and she had a cutback shot right there.
Was it a
just catches the line?
Oh, right there.
Right
the
there
line.
inside.
Right. Arezzo serving. Longo cannot get the altitude, and we are tied at 21.
Excellent serve that time by Taylor.
Arezzo. Dug up by Olival. She gets it back, hits it, goes, and will be returned. That went off Snuka. Hit over by Kingdon. There's Longo. Step out. And Adolfo can't get it over the tape. And it's 22-21 Arizona. And Hawaii calls a timeout. Make a difference for UH student athletes. Donate to Ahahui Koa Anui Nui by visiting HawaiiAthletics.com and clicking on the Donate Now button. Tied at 21. Big serve here. Arezzo. Dug up by Mendoza. Hartung hit over by Olival. Advantage Arizona. Kingdon. There's Longo. Overpass. Save by Mendoza. Hit over by, oh no, does not hit over by Olival. 22-21 Arizona.
A good save there by Mendoza. And Manu Olival actually got a pretty decent set. Couldn't put it away.
23-21 Arizona. There's a hit by Hartung. Kingdon dug up by Hartung. Waiting. Uiato. Olival block. That save by Adolfo. They go back to Olival. Tries it again. Gets it in. In front of Nicholson. So it's 23-22.
Once again, pretty good blocking lineup in here for Hawaii. Hawaii's biggest challenge is going to be the fact that Maddie Kingdon is in the front row. She's the most prolific attacker. She's front left right now. I guarantee you she'll get this next ball.
Uiato. Snuka tries to stuff it, but is stuffed back. Ball comes over to Adolfo. Uiato outside. The ball is hit over by Taylor. There, of course, is Kingdon. She finishes. And it's 24-22.
Well, she didn't get the first set. Snuka tries a dump shot. She did get the second set and picked up her 17th kill. Great shot.
So now Hawaii must play perfectly. They have their heels to the edge of the precipice here in the third set. Hartung, Uiato. It will be Hartung behind the 3-meter line, dug up by Nicholson. In the air, Kingdon And the set goes to, let's see, Arizona. Goes to Arizona. 25-22. And so this match, in which 9,000 tickets were sold and 8,000 showed up, is not over yet.